Hello everyone, this is Sztygrys. I will review the game from IGLO from group F. The black player was ptitged and the white was bavalance. Yeah, it was a close and nice game. I liked it very much. Let's see what happened. First there was a Joseki and black played here, probably hoping for some Joseki like this, and maybe this. So this would be a double extension. This would be easy for black. Of course, white played the pincer. It was very reasonable. Black got into the corner, here, and normal Joseki is just extend. And let's just here, something like this, here, something like this. This is a Joseki, more or less. And in this situation, it is Joseki in a good direction for black, I think. Like black can just have center and can play like this. In the game, black played this move, and it is also possible to play here. Now I can just capture and black capture. It is not good for white, but it is very simple. And in this particular situation, it would be good because we can attack the stones on the lower side. Locally, it is not good for white, but in this situation, acceptable. Usually, in this situation, white comes down. And this is not a move you play to rescue the stones. The two stones, it is more to get some ag. Like even like this, it is better than black capturing this one stone. It is better to sacrifice two stones because we have some kind of center moves in this area. We can make the shape easier. Get the good shape is more easy for us. There is also the possibility to go here and even here, but we need the ladder to do it. Like, for example, like this. Now white needs a ladder, this ladder, and it is not working now, so we cannot play like this time. Anyway, white chose the simple variation, which in this situation is fine. We can attack the stones, and we don't need to continue. Like these stones are out in the open, and in the future we will be having some fun with it, but now we can leave it. Like there is possibility to get some territory, but probably it will not be center. Like black can just play away, so it is a bit too early for that. We can just play the big moves like white played. Here. This is a move that is used, a normal response. This is okay. And this was almost a Joseki. Still it is a Joseki, but white needs to extend. This is a move that is played. And we need to understand that this is a sacrifice. We want to sacrifice these 3 stones. Like usually black extend, and now we can make some nice sacrifice like this. This is okay for white. White have a strong shape. Like either we get the G16, or if black will play this, then we can just, for example, connect like this, and white is fine on the side, has some shape. In the game, white played this one, and it is not a good move. You can live in the corner, like we saw in the game. Now we can live in the corner, but it is much worse than what we showed earlier. Now, there are different ways to live, and the best is to live like this, here, and come back. In the game, white played here, which also lives, but worse. Black have a lot of center moves outside. For example, we can play like this, and this. So black can get a lot of center moves outside, and white has only 4 points in the corner. This is good for black. We can even play it immediately, so we don't have to wait with it. For now, black left, I can understand, because we have many more center moves. Even moves like this or like this are center. Wait. Maybe this is not center, but the b14 for sure is center. Anyway, we play. And this move is not bad move, but we forgot that here we have some urgent move to play, and this is the move. And why is it urgent? Because it creates cuttings, cutting points, and agi in the black shape. Even if black answer and it looks like there is nothing there, in the future we can try something, like for example this. This is not maybe a good move for now, but for the future it is better to have this. And the problem is that if we don't do it, then black will get this move in center. So he can make a good shape in center. And very important to prevent that. We can destroy shape in center. We want to do it. If we can destroy the shape in center, then we do it, and then we can play away if we don't want to continue. But the shape must be destroyed like this. Usually it happens when black can do the tiger's mouth like this. This is very nice formation. This formation is really nice, and white will have to add a move. In the game, white played n16 immediately. It is a bit worse. But white got a light shape on the outside. Even now, it is probably better to play even more lightly, maybe like this. Like, we don't want to connect and create a slow and heavy shape. Now we have to rescue the whole group. And if we play like this, we are flexible, we can sacrifice some stones. Like for example, after this cut, we can just zoop. Don't care about the stone, and we can connect, for example, like this, or maybe even like this. We will be able to reduce the moyo. This is important. Okay. Anyway, black played this very good move in center, but the b8 probably was too soon. I know that after we get some exchanges here, we want to create the territory on the left side, but it is a bit too early, and white will reduce us from the center. So probably it is better to get some moves in the center first and then close the door on the side. But if we just play like this, then maybe white will just come this, and our territory does not have sense. So the important thing is to use the stones that are here. We want to pressure them, to attack them, and get some stones in center. For example, we can start with the cutting like this to cut the white group. White will need to run away in the center, and now we can either try to get some moves by attacking like this, or attack the whole thing. This would be a bit risky, so probably moves like this and hope to get them in center. And if we don't get them in center, it is not that bad, because we can create something on the upper side. Maybe pressure the stones, maybe create some territory here in the future. So there is a lot of possibilities. We need to be flexible, and this is a general idea when we have the moyo. Like here it is clear that black wants to get a moyo in the upper part of the board and with the left part, and it is important to be flexible with this moyo. We don't want to only to create on the one side. Anyway, here black was a bit slow and white just got to reduce. Maybe it is too risky to play far away like this. Maybe it would be better to play, for example, this is fine for white. Now black can oh, this was I see. So black was a bit more cautious. We can just play this, and we can give some points on the left side. Like, it is not so big that we cannot give it up. And this way of playing would be better, safe. Black will get the left side, but it is only left side and on the only big territory for black. We already have some territory here, 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 and here, so it's fine. Probably black is a bit better, but creating another group like this is very risky. Like, we already have one weak group here, so creating another is very risky. We should do it only when we are desperate. Anyway, black got this move. It is not the best way, like I showed. This is the correct way to getting the side. And what now? Black wanted to cut. It is reasonable. Like, white already has 2 groups, and if he has 3 groups, then it would be hopeless. But in the end, black did not manage to cut all of the groups, so probably it would be better to attack these 2 groups, like this group and this, maybe just by pushing and some Keima. And if white play like this, then we can try to disconnect here, like we showed, and white needs to leave or run. If we run, we just disconnect the groups, and it is hard for white to manage. So this would be the idea. In the game, also there were 2 groups, but black had to come back. And fortunately for black, white played the L17 moves, and this move is not really important to the fight, because we separate 2 groups that are already alive. Like, black is connected to the group on the upper left, so it is much more important, for example, play like this, to connect these 2 groups, or maybe even try to connect these 2. This would be much better. In the game, white played here, and black got to disconnect like this. Now it is hard for white. The situation is really risky for white. We have 2 groups, and we don't want to lose any of them. Here. Now probably we cannot give the Ponnuki. In the game, black got the Ponnuki, and even if white is connected, by the way, white is not connected, but if white was connected, we gave a lot of strength, and it is very hard to live with the other group. Like, we start killing with this, and it is hard to manage. There is no eyes, and black shape around is very strong. So in the game, black tried to disconnect. This would be the better way to disconnect. It needs some reading that after this and this we can play here, because there is nothing here. Okay, but this way would be better to cut, like this. Here black cut like this, and it is a bad shape to cut. Like, white will get out, and it will be hard to punish white. We can see in the game that white seems fine, black has to answer, and white is already pretty strong. We can maybe make our other group stronger now. In the game there was this cut, which is a bit risky, but black will just connect. This would be the move, and black is safe. Fortunately for white, black played this, and it is problems, because now we need to add another move, and black did not add a move, so died. And even after taking these stones, like, it is not very bad for black. It is almost even now, but black can still play, which shows that the situation was very good for black. Here there is invasion, but it is not an invasion we should care about that much. This is the group we should care about. Maybe we could get some strength and then attack the group, but the real target is this one. This is the target we want to attack. Maybe it is hard to imagine how to attack the group, but move like this would be very successful, because there is no ice for this group, and we have good shape here, and Ponnuki on the other hand, very risky for white. In the game, black invaded, and I think it was not really important. Maybe even white could just ignore it and play something to make his group stronger. In the game, it was almost like an ignore, like white let black connect, which is not so important. The important thing that white stones are not in danger, and we got center. And the white used the center to play here, which is not the ideal move, because like this group is already alive. We should add a stone to the weak group, to the group we care about, like this. Probably there was this fear of move like this, but it is very risky. We can cut, and after something like this, for example, there is this problem with black group. Hip, hip, hip. Maybe like this. Maybe too easy. What about here? No. Oh, this one. This was the move I was looking for. And white will connect, so it is okay. Now black played on the left side. This move would be better, as I was saying. Yes, and still we don't play from the group that matters. Like now we play from the group that is stronger and does not matter. For example, here we should just ignore the move and play something that will make us stronger, some shape move we need to play. Now we just made the black cat stronger. In the end, white managed to leave, which was a bit unsure that it would be possible. Even now we can try to kill. Maybe a bit risky, but I could think that about it. Like now there is no ice. Maybe like this and like this. Maybe a bit risky, but black could try. In the game, white just lived, and it is still okay for black, but almost even. And now we play some Yose. Yose was played pretty good. The most important places were taken. Maybe this cut was not really important, because again, white cut the one group that is alive, and the other group that is almost connected. This stone is almost connected to this, so it was not so big. There were some moves, and in the end the game was decided by overlooking some agi, some cut. We will see the cut, and this would be the end. Oh, here there is this cat. The cat is pretty powerful, and black will struggle to live on the upper side. There was some cow, which was also unnecessary for black, because black has more to lose in this cow. But in the end, white found the cat like this, and it was game over. So the game was decided here, but it was pretty close. Probably black could have won if not for this cat. Okay, let's sum up. Make some here. If your opponent played this Atari, it is good to remember to extend. If we extend and then capture, it is better, a bit better for white, because there is more agi in the corner, even though we lose 2 stones and not just only 1. But there is this proverb that it is better to lose 2 stones than 1, because the 1 stone will give the ponnuki shape, which is strong. Here the joseki is to play here and to sacrifice. This is these are the moves you should play. We give up a lot of points in the corner, but it is alright. It is alright. Black already had 2 stones there. Here there is a weakness, and in the fight or in the any kind of sequence, if you can make some agi, some cut in center, then you should do it. Like, maybe not for now, but for later, there is a lot of cut. This is the cut I am talking about. Here, when we are in the opponent's area, we should be light. Like, this move is a typical move that will be heavy. This group can become heavy very easily. And if we play like this, then we are flexible. We can do what we want. We can give up some stone and reduce even more of the moyo of the opponent. So this would be better. This was a bit too soon. And the fight was generally good for black, because white got 2 groups, and we could separate them and attack. Especially this move, I will say that it was not important anymore, because it did not cut the black group. Like, this group is connected here, more or less, so or here, so it is not important to cut there. And now the situation of white groups was very bad. In the end, there was some luck, and black got captured. And now we forgot about this group. This group is the one we want to attack. Like, we got a lot of nice moves, a lot of nice shapes. Like, here is nice shape, here is nice shape. Even those stones can help somehow later. And now we use them to attack or kill even, because now we want to kill, more or less. In the game, also I forgot which group is the one that need help. This is the group that need help. We should help it. We should help it. Maybe it was not clear that there is this Tesuji. Tesuji maybe not clear. Like this. Oh, no. We don't need to connect there. We can connect here. It's alright for white. In the end, white lived, but black had more territory, and the game was decided by the cut on the upper side. Nice game. It is a pity that it ended like this. Like, it was very tense, and in the end it was just some overlook. So it is a pity. That's all from me. Have have nice games, other games from IGLO, and see you next time.